Hello there, I'm Dr. Elena Sharma. For over 2 decades, I've had the privilege of sitting with men just like you in my urology practice. We talk about their health, their hopes, and often their private concerns. And one of the most common, most sensitive topics is what happens to a man's confidence as he gets older. Many men come to me feeling resigned. They say, "Doc, I'm over 60, over 70. This is just part of aging, right?" They accept that the spark, the responsiveness, the reliability they once took for granted is fading. But I'm here to ask you a question that I ask them. Is it really just aging? Or is your breakfast sabotaging your performance? That first meal of the day sets the stage for your body's chemistry for hours to come. And for so many men, a breakfast of sugary cereals, processed pastries, or refined white toast is like pouring sand in the engine of their vascular system. It creates inflammation, it makes arteries rigid, and it starves the body of the exact nutrients it needs for healthy, robust hemodynamics. But what if I told you that by making a few simple, delicious swaps first thing in the morning, you could begin to reclaim that vitality? Not with a pill, not with some complicated regimen, but with food. Real food. Today, we're going to talk about 5 of them. And I want you to listen closely, because we're going to build a new morning routine, one that nourishes your confidence from the inside out. Let's start with something incredibly simple, a bowl of plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Now, I emphasize plain because the sugary, fruit-on-the-bottom kinds can do more harm than good. The magic here is twofold. First, the high-quality protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass. And this isn't just about your biceps. The pelvic floor muscles are critical for control and stamina, and they need protein to stay strong. Second, yogurt is rich in key minerals like potassium and magnesium, which help regulate blood pressure and support the smooth muscle function inside your vessel walls, allowing them to relax and widen when needed. I remember a patient, Robert, a 72-year-old retired teacher. He told me he just felt dull all over. His energy was low, his mood was flat, and his intimate life with his wife of 45 years had become a source of anxiety. He was eating a sugary granola bar for breakfast every morning. I suggested he swap it for a simple bowl of plain Greek yogurt. He was skeptical. A few months later, he came back, and the first thing he said was, "I feel more solid." His energy was better, his digestion improved, and that foundational strength was translating into renewed confidence in the bedroom. It wasn't a miracle cure, but it was the first crucial step. If you're ready to take that first step with Robert, just type "yogurt tomorrow" in the comments below. Let's make a commitment together. Next, let's build on that foundation. Let's talk about swapping out your morning oatmeal for something a little different. A warm bowl of quinoa topped with a handful of raw almonds. Quinoa is a powerhouse. It's a complete protein, meaning it has all 9 essential amino acids needed for tissue repair and strength. Again, think of those vital pelvic muscles, but it's also packed with magnesium, a mineral that over half of adults are deficient in. Magnesium is nature's relaxant. It helps ease tension in blood vessel walls, promoting better delivery of oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. Then you add the almonds. Almonds are one of the best food sources of L-arginine. Your body uses L-arginine to produce a crucial molecule called nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as the master signaling molecule for your entire vascular system. It tells the inner lining of your arteries to relax and expand, which is the fundamental physical process required for a firm, lasting erection. A breakfast of processed carbs floods your system with sugar, but a breakfast of quinoa and almonds provides the very building blocks your body needs for optimal responsiveness. If you're ready to give your body those building blocks, let me know in the comments. Just right, I'm trying quinoa. Now for our third food, which you can easily add to your yogurt or have on the side. Pomegranate. For centuries, this fruit has been a symbol of fertility and vitality, and modern science is showing us why. Pomegranates are bursting with unique, incredibly potent antioxidants. These antioxidants have a very specific job. They act like a security detail for that nitric oxide molecule we just talked about. They protect it from being destroyed by oxidative stress, which means the nitric oxide you produce can do its job more effectively and for longer. It also helps keep your arteries clean and flexible, fighting against the plaque buildup that can impede healthy vascular function over time. I had a patient, David, a 66-year-old accountant who was worried about his cardiovascular health. He started drinking a small glass of pure pomegranate juice each morning on his cardiologist's advice. When he came to see me 6 months later, he had a little grin on his face. He said, "You know, my heart numbers are better, but that's not the only improvement I've noticed." By focusing on his heart health, he had inadvertently given a major boost to his performance and confidence. It's a beautiful reminder that it's all connected. Your heart health is your sexual health. So, are you adding pomegranate to the list? Let me know below. We have 2 more to go, and I have to tell you, the final one we're going to discuss is arguably the most powerful. It combines several of these benefits in a truly remarkable way. So, please, stay with me for that one. It's worth the wait. Our 4th morning staple is avocado, specifically half an avocado, perhaps on a piece of whole grain toast, drizzled with a little extra virgin olive oil. For decades, men were told to fear fat. We now know that was a terrible mistake. Healthy, monounsaturated fats, like those in avocados and olive oil, are absolutely essential. They are critical for the production of testosterone. They also contribute directly to the health of your endothelial lining, that delicate inner layer of your blood vessels. When that lining is healthy and well nourished by good fats, it's supple and responsive. When it's inflamed from bad fats and sugar, it becomes stiff and uncooperative. The drizzle of olive oil adds another layer of support with its potent anti-inflammatory compounds. I think of my patient James, age 65. He was diligently following an old-school, low-fat diet, starting his day with dry toast and jam. He felt weak, and his hormone levels were low. He couldn't understand it. He was doing what he thought was right. We switched his breakfast to avocado toast. The shift in his energy and sense of well-being within a month was remarkable. He was giving his body the raw materials it had been craving to build hormones and repair his vascular system. It's time to embrace healthy fats. If you're with me, type avocado for me in the comments. And that brings us to our 5th and final food. The one I wanted you to wait for. It's simple, dark, and delicious. Blackberries. You can sprinkle these on your yogurt or your quinoa. Why are these so special? Because they fight the battle on 2 fronts simultaneously. First, they are packed with a specific class of antioxidants called anthocyanins. These are the compounds that give blackberries their deep, dark purple color. Anthocyanins have been shown in clinical studies to directly improve the flexibility and responsiveness of arteries. They help the blood vessels dilate more efficiently on command. So, you get an immediate functional benefit. But here's the second, long-term benefit. Blackberries are full of fiber and have a low glycemic index. This means they help stabilize your blood sugar. Constant spikes in blood sugar from sugary refined breakfasts are like taking sandpaper to the inside of your delicate arteries, creating micro-damage day after day. By starting your morning with blackberries, you not only get the immediate antioxidant boost, but you also protect your entire vascular network from this long-term corrosive damage. It's both an offensive and a defensive strategy in one handful. I'll never forget George, a 75-year-old with type 2 diabetes who had come to believe that his age and his condition meant his days of intimacy were long over. It was a source of deep sadness for him and his wife. We worked on his whole diet, But we made a special point of adding a handful of blackberries to his plain yogurt every single morning. Slowly but surely, as his blood sugar stabilized and his body benefited from that potent antioxidant rush, things began to change. He came into my office holding his wife's hand, and with tears in his eyes, he told me, "I thought that part of our life was a closed chapter. You helped us open the book again." That is the power of simple, consistent, intelligent food choices. This is the one I really want you to try. If you're committing to adding these powerful little berries to your morning, let me know in the comments below. So, there you have it. Plain yogurt, quinoa with almonds, pomegranate, avocado with olive oil, and blackberries. This isn't about a magic pill. It's about a pattern. It's about recognizing that your body is an incredible system that wants to heal itself, and your job is simply to give it the right tools. Your journey to renewed confidence, to feeling capable and vital in your own body, doesn't start in a pharmacy. It starts in your kitchen. It starts tomorrow morning. Don't try to do everything at once. Just pick one. Which one spoke to you? The yogurt? The avocado? The blackberries? Pick one and start tomorrow. Then, in a week, add another. See how you feel. Pay attention to your energy, your mood, your body's response. You are the one in control. This isn't about chasing the man you were at 30. It's about becoming the healthiest, most vibrant man you can be right now at 60, 70, 80, and beyond. Thank you so much for your time and your trust today. I'm Dr. Elena Sharma. I'm wishing you the very best of health. Be well.